Retirement age is made up. It is made up by the government, by employers, by our grandparents. It's just an arbitrary date, an age that was thrown out there. There are no retirement police that are going to come knock on your door and tell you that you have broken a law, because there is no law. I honestly thought 65 was mandatory until I realized it didn't. And it has changed everything. I have begun looking at my numbers, not just how much I have, but how much I actually need, my life expectancy, etc. It is amazing how exciting the future looks when I realize that I don't have to work till 65. I don't actually need as much money as the experts tell us every day that we need, and it keeps going up. It's never going to be attainable. I'll work until I'm 150 to achieve some of those millions they tell me I have to have. I got nobody I'm leaving the money to. Yeah, I love my family, those who might be left behind. If there's anything left, I am happy to distribute what's left, but I am not working my entire life in order to pad your inheritance. So if it's just a suggestion, what's it designed for? Why is it stuck? Well, it benefits some of the social payment systems because they can delay having to pay you or deduct part of what you've paid in because you take it early, etc. There's a governmental system there. But also employers. Now, we have noticed a trend in our generations that the younger upstarts coming in are actually probably more up on some of the technologies than a lot of folks of my generation are, and they're going to work for a lot less because they don't have the work experience yet. So there is a trend in the corporate world that 65 is no longer the golden age of how long you want to retain somebody. There's been some reverse layoffs and some permanent layoffs and some ageism, et cetera, et cetera. But at the end of the day, the longer you work for the pay that you've maxed out at, the longer it benefits a company. So age 65 or older also benefits the corporate world. But nobody designed 65 to be the best for us. What the studies are now showing is that you only have so many years of basically decent health to enjoy life before things start to deteriorate. And if we wait until we're 65 to retire, men only have about 18 months before their first major health event. 18 months. We hear stories all the time of how somebody retired, they came home and they were dead within a week. It's real. So let's think sooner than later, or a hybrid situation, which we'll talk about as well in these videos, that may suit you better so you can actually live the life you want to live because you now know how much you need to make in order to meet your basics. And let's enjoy life for the rest of the life we have left. I had a gentleman growing up, he was a friend of the family. He had some serious health issues and he knew he had an expiration date. But his phrase was always, I am going to live until I die. And by God, I want to live till I die. And I do not want to work until that day. So let's figure this out. So we've talked a little bit about where the retirement age came from. It came from just the social norms. It came from the retirement programs, the government sponsors that we've paid into our lives. It comes from the corporate entities, but we've all just accepted it like quiet sheeple. Yes, okay, that's what expectable. That's my target. We are free thinkers. You do not have to do anything without questioning it, and it may not fit you. What has been normal may not be the best thing for you. So regardless of where the age of 65 or older has come from in your world, question it and see what works best for you, and then do what's best for you. I will be doing what's best for me. A lot of us, though, we're still struggling with it. 65, no, that's the date. I'm not ready to retire at 59. My God, I've been planning for 65. That's okay. You can stop, you can reevaluate, and you can decide, well, I don't necessarily need to leave $4 million to my kids or my grandkids. I think I can stop working, enjoy what's left of my life, and leave them less or nothing at all, because you have worked hard your entire life to provide, to sustain a quality of life for your loved ones. It is time that you do your senior years, your upcoming next chapter, to fit you in what you want. And if they don't understand that, they need to go out and work a little bit harder for themselves and get themselves in a position to where they can make these same choices in their 50s, 60s. If you're in a position where you do not think you are ever going to be able to retire, I think you're probably going to surprise yourself by watching these videos and working along with us, because you're going to figure out how much you actually need. Do you even want to fully retire, quit working, etc.? Or do you want to do something else, or even maybe ask for a hybrid retirement for your company? These are all things that we can do. But what we're saying, what I'm realizing is that I don't have to wait to 65 because somebody's told me I can do whatever the hell I want to do. But I'm going to do it as an adult. I'm going to know that I can afford it. Share this video with somebody in life, male or female, but women over 50, this is especially for us because we have been working under a completely different set of assumptions and rules, because we are the nurturers and the caregivers, not just providers. Thank you, men, for everything you've done for those families who have one who's done it. But at the end of the day, we've always known that when it gets down to, as my great-grandfather would say, nut cutting time, we're in the trenches and we're doing the work. So share it, like, come back, subscribe, binge my video. Let's change our lives together. Stop recording.